15 different countries, 32 teams, 124 matches and 373 goals. Everything was to come here, to the historical Wembley Stadium where the Champions League final will be played in the 2023-2024 season. This was the final of the season, not the tournament. All domestic leagues and cups had ended. Before the match, Carlo Angelotti told Joselu, "If we are not on holiday today, it's your fault." This match was also the last match that the two legends would play under these jerseys. On one side is Toni Kroos, who announced that he would quit football at the peak of his career, and on the other side is Marco Reus, who ended his 12-year adventure with Borussia Dortmund. It would be nice to even watch one of them say goodbye with that trophy. Although the Germans were numerically fewer, they were making their presence felt. Dortmund fans added the Dortmund logo to the King's Crown on the Real Madrid coat of arms, and were intimidating their opponent with the choreography, in which they added eagle logos symbolizing Germany on both sides. "We came back to town to steal the crown," they said, referring to the final they lost in 2013. Madridistas, on the other hand, covered the section reserved for them with a banner that read "Let's go Real until the end." Before the match, everyone was saying that Real Madrid was the favorite. Edin Terzic and his team had to work hard for this match, and they showed it in the first half. Dortmund created a dangerous attack with Hummel's pass to Adeyemi in the 20th minute and gave the first warning to the Madrid defense. Although Adeyemi showed his speed, he missed the goal when Courtois closed the angle. 2 minutes later, things started to change when Füllkrug's ball returned to the post. The Yellow-Blacks frightened Real Madrid. Another attack developed by Adeyemi in the 28th minute. First Courtois' save, then Füllkrug's inability to touch in front of the goal as he wanted. The Germans could not find the goal they wanted. Courtois was Real Madrid's best player in the first half, saving Sabitzer's shot in the 41st minute. He was playing as if he had never been injured and had no missing matches. During the first half, Real Madrid could not do anything they wanted. Even Toni Kroos was making simple passing mistakes. Carlo Ancelotti made small but very important changes in his team's understanding of the game during the 15-minute break. He reduced his frontline pressure and called his opponent on him more. Madrid got its first accurate shot with Toni Kroos' free kick in the 48th minute. Immediately afterwards, Carvajal missed the goal with a header at the front post in the corner. In the 72nd minute, Edin Terzic made perhaps the most critical move of the match. He took Dortmund's fastest, best runner Adeyemi out of the game and brought Marco Reus into the game. The young player was athletic and created dangerous attacks. Taking Adeyemi off was perhaps the most important move that changed the fate of the match. 1 minute after this move, Real Madrid took the lead 1-0 with Carvajal's header from the corner kick. Maatsen could not stop Carvajal, the shortest player on the field. Real Madrid was now closer to the cup. This goal demoralized the Germans. Maatsen made a huge mistake in the 83rd minute. Vinicius Jr. did not forgive this mistake and put his team ahead 2-0. Real Madrid, which started the season without a centre-forward and had many injured players, declared its 15th Champions League victory even in such a season. Success was in the genes of this club. They were passing this success on from generation to generation. When Carvajal won his first Champions League 10 years ago, he was 22 years old and the youngest player on the team. This year, he is one of the most experienced names on the field. Nacho, who sat on the bench in the 2016-2017 finals and did not play even a minute, lifted the cup this time with the captain's armband. This time, Bellingham, who became Madrid's youngest player and won his first Champions League victory, became one of the new bearers of the flag of success. Real Madrid brought Europe's biggest cup to its museum for the 6th time in the last 10 years, and continued the tradition. Thanks for watching the video. To support me, you can subscribe to my channel and like the video.